Yes! Perfect predictions, baby. What did I tell you? Oh my gosh, I was so freaking insecure about my predictions for this pay-per-view. What a banger that was! Money in the Bank 2021. That is a show. Just what we needed. I'm still sort of at a loss for words, honestly. I've tried to take everything in, but Nikki and Biggie came through. I don't believe it. It's like the most good feel Money in the Bank winners I've had for a while. Both of them, damn it. Both of them for so many good reasons. Maybe bad, but right now I'm on a good time high. Let's get into it. How's everyone doing? It's your boy here, Apollo from Down, Down, Up, Up, and obviously we just went through Money in the Bank 2021. Perfect predictions given by your boy, and ready to talk about what honestly, because of the pops and wins, could be the best show of 2021. I'm not kidding. That was fantastic. I am also glad, apparently, that I was not watching it on Peacock. My lord, they are still having some issues, but that's not something I need to worry about. Let's get into the show. It's time for some review. Kickoff went as expected, I will say. Usos, Mysterio's Tag Team Championship match. Mysterio's had some kind of weird Aztec portal-looking entrance to it. I don't really understand the point of that, because what did they do immediately following? Put on a nice little match, but it wasn't even close. The Usos had it in the bag from the bell, man. They were working on him, taking full advantage. Hell of a spot that didn't look too great, but what they were trying to do was great. I'm pretty sure it was Jimmy who took the 619 for Jay, who got a super kick in on Ray. Splash, 1-2, but a kick out. That was a hell of a false finish. Then in the end, what do we get? Mysterio gets rolled up. Assist from the Uso on the outside with the pin. I'm pretty sure tights were even held. New tag team champions. Usos take it home. 7-time tag team champions. That's what you like to see on a kickoff. Boom! But starting Money in the Bank, we had the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and oh man, I was so insecure. I was so worried. I felt great with my SmackDown pick. Liv coming through. The fans were ready for it too. Every time she was climbing up, the fans were going crazy thinking this is it. But then on Raw, what are we going to do? I picked Nikki. I wasn't sure about Alexa. And even Naomi was starting to get in my head. The match itself was fun. Oh my goodness. Spots were fantastic. Lovely rocket ship ride from bell to the end. But then what do we get exactly? Well, Alexa was trying to use some of her weird voodoo and staring and nonsense, and more reasons I'm glad I didn't pick her. And then she got buried under ladders by the roster and did not get up. Lovely stuff. About as useless as in the Royal Rumble match. But then everyone's climbing up. I believe it was 3 ladders that were below the briefcase. Everyone else is climbing up trying to get it, except Nikki, who then climbs up when everyone's grabbing each other and just takes it. She just takes it, and that was the finish. Oh my gosh, it is dividing people so much, but honest to God, that may be my favorite Money in the Bank finish of all time. Everyone else is up there doing diddly squat. Basically the video game. You're climbing up to get it. What are the computers doing? Dick all! Nothing! Not even attempting to try and stop you. This was the epitome of that. Nikki just climbs up when there are 6 women scratching and clawing to get it, and just let Nikki take it. It was one of the funniest and best things I have seen when it comes to the Money in the Bank match of all time. It's my favorite finish. I don't care what anyone else says. We all have our lovely opinions. That put me on an adrenaline high for the rest of the night. Great job, Nikki. I really, really hope she becomes champion with this. A lot of people, including myself, unfortunately, are speculating that she will be the first woman to fail cash in, but I'm not letting that ruin this high right now. Right now, she has the briefcase. She is on cloud 9. Please, if this gimmick that has just only been happening for just close to a month now, if it already has the briefcase, why not just go all the way? I want to see Nikki win the championship. Former 2-time women's tag team champion. She's gone through so much already, being off TV for months at a time. But now there is hope for her, and I'm so happy she won. Congratulations, Nikki. ASH. I will not downplay your gimmick right now. Love you. Keep moving on. That was the all-time high for me the whole evening. Moving on, though, Raw Tag Team Championship match. AJ Styles, Omos defending against the Viking Raiders, Ivar and Eric. It was good. Not as much. I played the match in 2K19 with a buddy, and we replaced Omos with Malcolm Bivens, because of course we did. Don't even ask. And we had such a fun time with it. My expectations were just immediately risen, which was sort of a mistake. The match itself was okay, though. I'll reiterate that. It was good. There were some decent teases with Styles. I'm pretty sure he got hit with the finish, the Viking Experience, but Omos just did not care. He was on the apron. He threw Eric into Ivar's pin on Styles, broke it up, came in, the big choke slam to, I'm pretty sure Eric again. 1, 2, 3, Omos and AJ Styles retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. It was the right way to go. It was the right way to go here. I don't really see the point in them losing their first pay-per-view title defense. And now it's looking real good if we can get them versus RK Bro at SummerSlam. Keep the fingers crossed. And what was next? I'm pretty sure it was the Raw Women's Championship match that followed this. Oh, no. Pardon me. Incorrect. WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley, Kofi Kingston. Here's the thing. A lot of people were not as happy to see this, but I don't want to say I called it, but I called it. My only issue is this was a borderline squash, a massive destruction of Kofi Kingston from the Almighty. Why did this not start the show? I continue to debate myself on this. I know we wanted to start with a high, but that's what the kickoff's for. We had the Usos winning. That's letting the fans go on the high. Kofi Kingston did not even have a chance in this match. It wasn't 30 seconds or anything, but Lashley destroyed him. MVP, for some reason, needed to interfere. He grabbed Kofi's legs at the start of this match before... No, it was after the bell rang, actually. After the bell rang, MVP grabbed Kofi's legs, but it didn't really do anything for Lashley. It was a minor distraction that Kofi turned into a roll-up. And didn't work. Then Lashley destroyed him. Threw him into the freaking post on the outside. A bunch of dominators in the ring. Finally, Hurt Lock. Kofi Kingston seemingly taps out. That was it. Lashley is back to business. That is what the end of Raw established. I think a lot of people were ready to see something like this, but maybe giving the fans more credit to Kofi. I just didn't see it. I just had a feeling this was going to be a squash, and it was. That's just life. The bad thing is, though, is that this is really reiterating the point that Kofi Kingston is not anywhere near the World Championship picture at the moment on the surface. It's a shame. But thank you, Kofi, for putting over Lashley like that, only because right now, it's Bobby Lashley. I'm enjoying his run. He's one of the guys that does deserve this spot right now. So, we gotta enjoy what we get with him. He's a champion that shows up and mauls people. That is Bobby Lashley. No hope. Now it's time to talk about the Raw Women's Championship match. This was a surprise to me. And what am I going to say exactly? I loved it. It was amazing. I actually didn't think that these two were going to pull something crazy like this, just because we've been seeing it so much lately. But no, Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley had the crowd going insane. The match was amazing to a T. That natural selection from the top, I cannot believe was not the finish to this. That should have been a given, but Rhea kicks out. Rhea kept trying to hit Riptide the whole match, couldn't do it, but did avoid a lot of leg trauma that Charlotte was trying to inflict on her during the match. I'm thinking to myself, okay, so no, Rhea's looking good. But then Charlotte Flair gets her moment. Smackins Rhea's head in the post, puts her leg in the stairs, kicks the absolute crap out of it, figure 8 in the ring, and just like WrestleMania last year, Rhea Ripley taps out and Charlotte Flair wins the championship. I knew Charlotte was going to take it. I thought it was going to be more of a steal, but it wasn't. It was really more or less cleaner than you'd expect for Rhea Ripley losing the Raw Women's Championship. It's a shame that she had to tap. It really doesn't seem like that WWE have learned anything from last year's mistake with this finish. But the only high I'm on right now is the fact that One, I knew Charlotte was going to win. That's why I picked her. Two, it was a good match. There you go. Life goes on. Let's just hope they haven't given up on Rhea. Because I don't know. I can't trust WWE with Rhea. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But Charlotte Flair right now, new Raw Women's Champion. I'm pretty sure this is her 14th Women's Championship. I could be wrong, but that is a heck of a mood. Speaking of mood, second Money in the Bank ladder match. This was a surprise. I thought that Roman Edge would be the semi and the men's would be the finish. But for obvious reasons, not the case. And I'm surprised I actually haven't mentioned anything about this moment yet in this video, if you're not aware. But first, the men's Money in the Bank. Obviously, we're going in strong. We got Raw's John Morrison, a.k.a. Johnny Drip Drip, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, taking on Nakamura, Kevin Owens, Big E, Seth Rollins. I struggle with the men's just as much, and oh, the match was fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember who my Raw pick was. If it was Drew, man, did I screw that up. I hope I picked Riddle. Because, of course, Jinder Mahal, Veer, and Shanky attacked McIntyre during the match and dragged him to the back. Oh, the fans did not like that, and I just had a feeling they put this feud over everything regarding Drew and his road possibly back to the WWE Championship. And that's life. But as far as the rest of the match goes, some amazing teasing by all these guys. But in the end, Owens had it. Owens freaking had it. That got me excited, but Rollins put him through the freaking ladder, but Big E came back. A big ending from the heavens on Rollins. Big E finally gets his push reinstated and wins Money in the Bank. Oh my goodness, the crowd loved every second of it. This was so worth it. After seeing Kofi Kingston at his lowest with that match, we see Big E win the Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh, such a long time coming, but I'm telling you guys, this is how it works. The freaking first-timers love winning Money in the Bank. And Big E made good on that word. It is amazing to see. I can't wait to see what's going to come of this. Big E in the bank. How long is he going to be holding this briefcase? I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what comes out of this. The more I think about it, I think Big E is going to be drafted to Raw whenever they do the next draft. I think Big E should be the WWE champion. I don't see Roman Reigns dropping the Universal Championship anytime soon. And that includes Big E's time span with the briefcase to next year's Money in the Bank. So for now, we can be happy Big E has it and is holding it. I really think he's going to go to Raw, reunite with the New Day, and become WWE champion. That is my plan in my head for Big E in the briefcase. But right now, Big E, congratulations. That was amazing. But now it's time to talk about the main event. Oy vey, this, I don't know how the people feel about this. Roman Reigns, Edge, one-on-one Universal Championship. Okay, we got to talk about the good and the bad. The good is the crowd was into this for every second. The crowd was into this for every second. They loved the star power. They loved the spots. I was enjoying part of it. On the bad side, I completely, from a different perspective, understand why Daniel Bryan was thrown into the main event of WrestleMania with Roman and Edge. The match was not up to par on my standards of Roman Reigns and Edge. It was slow. It was methodical. There was rest holds all around. The spots when they came were good, but it just didn't make up for the rest of the evening. That's just another problem in general. This was the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I am stoked up on adrenaline high when it comes to Money in the Bank ladder matches, which is usually a good idea to why a Money in the Bank ladder match should close the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I know that means we can't do teasings for cash-ins, but the night of. I just don't care. I know what I like, and I know how to express what I like. This match, I didn't like so much. So, just going to get that out of the way. I am glad that Roman Reigns and Edge have finished their business. I am not interested in a rematch, but I am interested in what the upcoming plans are. Because obviously the referee got knocked down, out come the Usos, but Mysterio and Dominic made sure they did not interfere in this match. Which I found kind of funny because that's sort of just exactly what I saw when it comes to Sami Callihan and Kenny Omega at Impact's Slammiversary. The only match I saw from that show. That was quite a lovely time. Scary time, too. Did you see the pizza cutter? Anyway, who interferes, though? It's the man that completely went cuckoo bananas after losing Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins kicks Edge when Edge has the chair thing of the piece of the chair down Roman's throat. But that didn't really cost the match. Edge was able to get his spear after, and another referee came in, but obviously it was only 2. Second spear of the match from Edge. You got Roman spear through the barricade on the outside. What I absolutely love, though, to just go off track, I don't know if this was Roman Reigns being Roman Reigns, or if he really thought the referee was in. When Edge speared him, there was no referee in the ring, and the crowd was loud for 1, 2, but Roman Reigns kicked out of the crowd's chant. Oh my gosh, you cannot write stuff as good as that. If that was meant to happen, that's brilliant, but I don't buy it. I think Roman Reigns had his eyes closed. He thought the referee was in there counting, and he kicked out. But he kicked out to the fans' chant, and then he kicked out to the referee's count. That was gold. I need to see more of that. Roman Reigns is not even getting pinned by the freaking fans' count. That was class. Then Rollins interferes again with a distraction on the apron. Roman Reigns hits 1 spear and pins Edge. What was the point? What was the point? I was expecting a guillotine finish. He had pinned Edge at WrestleMania already, but with 1 spear he pins him again. I'm not against Roman's bandwagon here. This is the run of his career. But this is what we do with the end of this match, having Edge in it. I wasn't impressed. I'll be honest, I wasn't impressed. But that's why I'm happy it's done. I knew Roman was going to win. I knew I was going to be disappointed. I didn't think I'd be disappointed with the actual match, though. Aftermath. Well, Seth gets in the ring and seems to stare down Roman like, I'm coming for you. Edge obviously gets up and goes crazy, attacking Rollins. They brawl in the crowd. Roman grabs a microphone and expects everyone to acknowledge him. And then I will put these aside because Big E did not come out. Goldberg did not come out. Brock Lesnar did not come out. John Cena came home. That may be the most heartwarming thing I have seen in a while for WWE. It's been so long. I made peace with Cena long time ago in my head as a fan. So when his music hit and the entire crowd was on his side for it, I was so happy to hear and see John Cena come back. Because how long has it been? It's been since the Firefly Funhouse, and that was WrestleMania last year. Another overall waste of time. Hilarious match, but waste of time regarding Bray's character. But John Cena's back. Little You Can't See Me to Roman, did a shtick, talked to the crowd after the show, which I actually watched earlier today. Nice to hear him happy to see the fans happy to see him. And he's going to be on Raw tonight. So what are Cena's next plans? I have to say it's got to be Roman, but I'm glad Cena's going to be coming to Raw. Maybe he'll tease Lashley, maybe. Keep your eyes on Raw, though, by the way. Apparently we're supposed to get a call-up, or somebody's debuting. I'm excited. But right now, I'm on the Money in the Bank high. Besides a few scrawny details, an amazing show, and perfect predictions for a Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Oh my goodness, man, you just can't get much better than that. That is class. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a longer video today, but you know I'm a happy camper. Lovely time. Reminder, we got a new ticket starting this week tomorrow. Throughout the rest of the week. Should be a fun time. Hope I see you guys for that. But right now, we'll see you in another video. Like, share, subscribe, everybody. Let me know what your favorite match was for Money in the Bank in the comments below. We'll see you another time. Keep it real. I just can't believe it. Money in the Bank, perfect predictions. Woo!